please be quiet during my video? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing a fall favorites video for skincare, makeup, and a little bit of perfume as well. I haven't filmed a favorites video in a really long time, which is weird because favorites videos are actually some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube from other beauty influencers. So I don't know why I ever stopped filming them, but I'm back at it. I have some really great favorites to share with you. Some of them I haven't talked about yet on my channel. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is this beautiful, I wanted to briefly talk about this because it is just amazing and beautiful, and just like the overall experience of using it is just unmatched in my opinion. So this is the Viva Urea 5% and Niacinamide 5% Rose Water Serum to hydrate and brighten. And my oh my, does it hydrate and brighten. It is just such a beautiful formulation. In addition to having urea, which is a humectant which draws water to the skin and plumps up the skin really nicely, it also has hyaluronic acid, which I love. I love hyaluronic acid. In my most previous video, my 5 common skincare ingredients or 5 famous skincare ingredients, I talked about hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate. So if you want to see that video, I will link it down below for you. But yeah, this is just like a really beautiful serum. If you have dehydrated skin that needs moisture and brightening to it, this is a really powerful formulation because it has those humectants to bring water to the skin, but it also has niacinamide, which is fantastic for sebum control. So if you have oily yet dehydrated skin, this I think is going to be your best friend because it has those properties of increasing the water level content in your skin, but also controlling the sebum production. So anyway, really been loving this for the fall because I find that in the fall time and / winter time, really when the weather gets colder, which it actually did get cold here in Texas, like it was like 40 something degrees in the morning, and I was like, oh, okay, I can wear sweaters. Anyway, what I was saying here is that my cheeks tend to get really dry and really red, but ever since I started using this every single morning underneath my sunscreen, I have found that the redness has significantly improved. So yeah, highly recommend this from Viva. And then the next skincare product, it isn't really skincare, I consider it more makeup, but this is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I did not think I was going to love this as much as I do. So actually Skincare by Hiram here on YouTube recommended that I use this, and I've actually been using it mixed into my 2 favorite sunscreens, and the result is just gorgeous. So with some sunscreen formulations, especially mineral sunscreen formulations with those zinc oxide or titanium dioxide ingredients, it can be a little bit chalky on the skin and leave a white cast, especially if you have deeper skin tones. Even I, who I'm not super dark or anything, but it still leaves a white cast on my skin, so I can't even imagine how frustrating it must be for people with richer, deeper skin tones than me trying to find like a good mineral sunscreen. But if you mix in a liquid bronzer like this to your sunscreen and apply the same amount that you would normally apply to your entire face, hence not diluting it, I really think that this will do the trick to counteract the whiteness of a mineral sunscreen. So the Essence Sun Milk from Misha is not a mineral sunscreen. It is a pure like organic sunscreen formulation, I'm pretty sure, but mixed in, these two together make the most beautiful like glowy yet not greasy combination, because this sunscreen is quite matte, but this bronzer adds a lot of warmth and a lot of like glowiness to the skin without looking greasy or too dewy. So these together, absolutely beautiful. However, my favorite way to use the liquid bronzer is with my La Roche-Posay and Thelios Anti-Imperfections sunscreen. These two together, I freaking love. I don't know what it is about this like mix together, but it just really makes my skin look so healthy and radiant and beautiful and glowy. Like every time I wear this, I always get compliments on my skin. People are like, wow, you're glowing. And I'm like, oh my God, it's my liquid bronzer. So yeah, these two together, absolutely beautiful. Love these formulas. And then because it's getting a little bit colder and the air is getting much drier in my opinion, 2 moisturizers that I've really been enjoying are the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream and the Embryolisse Lait Creme Concentré, which is just a moisturizer / makeup primer. So I actually use this one in the morning if I'm not using the Viva Urea Niacinamide Serum. I'll use this on top of my skin and then go in with my sunscreen on top to add just like an extra layer of moisture to the skin. And it works beautifully. It also works really beautifully as a makeup primer as well. Really, really recommend this. I think it's ideal for all skin types. It's not too heavy. And then I think I've talked about this product in my skincare routine, my fall skincare routine video, so I won't go into too much depth about it, but this is just like a really, really lovely moisturizer. Oh god, I just dropped it. It's actually green colored because of the matcha, which I think is really, really cool. But yeah, it's just like really nourishes the skin in my opinion. Like that's the word I would use for this product, is nourishing. It really does soften and hydrate my skin, but it also creates a really nice barrier on my skin to prevent transepidermal water loss from occurring. So yeah, I really like this. So the next products I'm going to talk about are makeup items, and if you watch all of my videos, you'll know that I am participating in a makeup low buy / no buy. I only repurchase products that I need, like concealer and mascara, and occasionally like a lipstick or two, but I don't go out and do huge Sephora or Ulta hauls anymore. I don't do that anymore because I'm trying to save money and have a healthier relationship with makeup. So because of that, I've been missing out on the new releases in makeup, but honestly, I'm not that upset about it because I feel like there's nothing really new and exciting being pumped out right now. It's just like the same stuff over and over and over again. If you want to hear my thoughts on like how frustrated I am with the industry and that kind of thing, I will link down below my most recent video about my makeup no buy. But yeah, these products are 4 products that I'm really into. So the first 2 are lip products, and these are quintessential fall colors. The first one that I'm wearing on my lips right now is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Veronica. Veronica is just like the most beautiful deep browny mauve color. It's more mauve than brown, but it's really, really pretty. I'll give you a big swatch so you can see the actual color. But I just find it to be so flattering on my skin tone. So here's a swatch for you. You can see that it's like got that like purpley mauvey undertone to it, but it's not too purple to where it's unwearable. I just think it's like the most beautiful fall color. It's a little bit moody, a little bit sassy, a little bit vampy. So I really like it in the fall time. And then additionally, in the fall and winter, a good, just like classic red lipstick will never do you dirty. And my absolute favorite red lipstick color and formula is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Seraphine. This is the perfect red for me. I have never found a red that is like a classic red that is just as good as this one. Now, I do love myself an orange red in the summertime, but this is like a classic red that you just cannot go wrong with. So if you are my skin tone or around my skin tone, you have the same like golden undertones as me, this is going to look so pretty on you. And what I love about the ABH liquid lipstick formulation is that a little bit goes a very long way. I've had this tube for years now and I'm still nowhere close to finishing it, and I use it a lot. But yeah, you just use a tiny amount. I actually don't recommend that you like directly apply it straight out of the tube. What I recommend is that you scrape off the excess on the tube and then you go in and apply it in a very thin layer and then you leave it. You don't go over it again. So yeah, ABH liquid lipstick formula is still hands down my favorite liquid lipstick formula ever. I have tried liquid lipsticks here and there, but I still think that these are my absolute favorite. They're not super drying either. Like the Stila liquid lipsticks I think are very drying. Beautiful colors, but very drying. These on the other hand, not as drying. They last freaking forever on the lips, and the color range is really pretty. Okay, so next up we have a new product that I recently purchased for my birthday. So I broke my low buy / no buy to buy this for my birthday just because like I love eyeshadow. Like eyeshadow is my favorite thing in makeup. I think the colors are really fun to play with and that kind of thing. So I broke my no buy to buy this baby, but best investment I have ever made, ever, because I use this all the freaking time. I am wearing this color, this like corally peachy color on my eyes right now, and I love the way it complements my brown eyes. I think it's just so pretty and very feminine and very dainty, but it's not overpowering or anything. It's just like really nice and fresh and just like pretty. I'm also wearing this like shimmery color on my eyelids as well, just in the center of my eyelids. This shimmery cranberry color is stunning. It's super pigmented, really pretty. This also like reddish cranberry color. Actually, it's more like a reddish terracotta, I think. Really beautiful as well. The pigmentation is unmatched. It's beautiful. Really blendable as well. This middle color, I'm a little bit on the fence about because on its own, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. But when you layer it on top of other colors, like a deep purple or like a deep blue, the shimmer and sparkle in here really stand out and look really beautiful and holographic and like three-dimensional because it has like a purpley blue shift to it. So it's not just one colored glitter, it's like multiple colors of glitter. But yeah, the base color in this middle color is not apparent. It's not very evident. It doesn't have much of a base color to it, so if you just apply it to your bare eyelids, it's going to be very subtle looking. But if you layer it on top of another eyeshadow, beautiful. I also find that it works best with a glitter glue, so I use a glitter glue whenever I want to use that middle shade. So this is, I don't even tell you what this is called. This is the Natasha Denona Coral palette. So it's a 5-pan eyeshadow palette. I really love it. I love how small it is and compact. It's really easy to travel with. I do take this with me on trips a lot, and I just use these colors to create like this exact eyeshadow look, or if I want to like go out at night, I'll make like a red smoky eye. But yeah, I really love these colors, especially if you have brown eyes. I think this is a really good buy. And then the last makeup item I wanted to talk about is, of course, the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I have ranted and raved about this palette in the past, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But as you can see, I've gotten a lot of wear out of it. There's like a considerable dent in a lot of the colors, especially this one right here. I've used so much. But this is my new go-to palette. I truly believe that all the colors just complement my eyes so beautifully because you have these like really rich jewel tones in addition to the gold tones. And so you can really create like a variety of eyeshadow looks with this one palette. Now, it was very expensive. It was like $129, but I think it's on sale right now at Sephora for $99. And with the VIB sale coming up very soon in November, I believe, which is this month when this video is going up, you can get a discount on it. So I really do recommend picking this palette up because it's absolutely gorgeous. The Natasha Denona eyeshadow formulas are really something special in my opinion. I think they are very unique. I really love the more shimmery shadows that she has, but also her matte formulation is quite good. It's very good. So I do recommend this. Do I think it's worth the crazy insane price tag? Probably not, but in my opinion, to have all these colors all together for like brown eyes, even green eyes, I think would be like really well complemented to this color story. Yeah, I think this is a really good buy. And personally, for me, even though it was very expensive, I've definitely gotten like the cost per wear out of it because I use it like literally every single week when I'm doing my eyeshadow. If I do my eyeshadow, I always reach for this palette or the Coral palette by Natasha Denona. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about two perfumes that I really love. One of them is an oldie but a goodie. This is Mon Guerlain by obviously Guerlain. It is such a beautiful perfume. I freaking love it. It reminds me of South Africa because I went on a trip to visit my family in South Africa and my aunt was wearing this. And so whenever I spray this on myself, it just reminds me of that like really fun trip that I had to see my family in South Africa. So love this perfume. As you can see, I've used a lot of it up, which is really good. I love finishing things now that I'm like on this like mindful consumerism journey or like minimalism journey. Not really minimalism, I'm not a minimalist, but I'm just like being more mindful with my purchases. I've really been enjoying like using things up. So seeing this near empty makes me very happy. However, I did get a new perfume when I went on a trip recently, and this is Chloe, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know. I'll find what it's called and I'll link it down below because I don't remember what it's called and I threw away the box. But I got this on a really special trip that I went on recently, and it just makes me so happy when I smell it because it reminds me of that trip. I absolutely love buying new perfumes whenever I travel abroad somewhere, or even not even abroad, just like in the US. because it reminds me of that trip, and they always say that scent is like the most powerful of the 5 senses. So like associating a scent with like memories is like really powerful, and so that's why I really like to buy perfumes when I go traveling, especially like rollerballs I think are really nice. But I was running low on this perfume, so I wanted to pick up a full size of another perfume for the fall/winter. I think it's kind of silly to sit here and like describe fragrances to you, because you can just go on the Sephora website and read like the notes, or like go to Sephora or Ulta itself and just smell it yourself. But I really like this one for the fall and winter time. I think it's a bit too overpowering to wear during the hotter months, but during the colder months, this is just so, it's just so like sexy and like yummy, and I just love it. So those are all my favorites. I feel like I'm out of breath because I was just like talking so fast and talking a lot. But yeah, those were all my favorites for the fall months. These are like ride or die favorites that immediately jumped to mind when I was like, okay, I'm gonna film a fall favorites video. These are what stood out to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below with your fall favorites. Let me know skincare, makeup, hair care, perfumes, clothing, recipes, candles, anything. Let me know, because I love the fall time. I am such a summer baby. Like, I love the summertime because my birthday is in August, and I love hot weather. It just makes me very happy and like the sunshine and being outdoors. But when fall rolls around, I'm very hesitant at first, and I'm like, ugh, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be miserable, there's gonna be no sunshine, the sun is gonna set at 5 p.m. But the more I like get into the fall spirit, the more I get excited about it. So yeah, let me know what your fall favorites are down below in the comments. I'll be responding to everyone. I love talking to you guys on the comments down below. So yeah. Okay, I'm done talking. I'm gonna get a cup of tea because my throat really hurts now from talking so much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and spending this time with me. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.